Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today is an exciting day. We'll go up to the store, get something for the Pioneer, and I'll tell you why once we get it. Not too exciting on what we're gonna get, but what we're getting it for is the exciting part. So let's go ahead, let's get the garage closed, let's get in the vehicle and run to the store. So we are going to Harbor Freight. They have something there that I want to get for the Pioneer. It'll help me out with our build as we continue to add on to the Pioneer. So let's get going, have some fun. Let's see what we get. Well, we've made it to Harbor Freight, as you can see. So let's go inside, get what we need, and get back in the car. So for those who are wondering, what do we get? Let me show you. Boom. Harbor Freight 1,500 pound motorcycle lift. Now this is the more expensive one because it's aluminum, but the reason I got it was these extensions right here. Now with those extensions, it lets you lift up to around 19 and a half inches, which is not going to be high enough for the Pioneer. For those of you wondering why I got it, even though it doesn't go high enough, well, a couple reasons. One is they did have one for the same price that was a motorcycle lift that went up to 30 inches. The problem is when I looked at it, it looked a little shaky online when people are actually lifting full-size motorcycles. And that one only lifted 1,100 pounds. This one lifts 1,500 pounds. So if you can see, over here I have an old post, so I'm going to cut 4 blocks out of that so I can put them underneath to lift up the Pioneer. So the difference with the Pioneer on why I need to use the blocks is in the back down here, it's around 12 inches or so between the A-arms, where when you go to the front it's around 17 inches. This is just over 12 inches. It's not 12 1/4 inches with the extensions on. But the nice thing with this is I can work on the mini bikes, I can work on the 3-wheeler, and we bought it to use as a platform for the Pioneer. Now why do I need to lift it up? Well, A-arms are on the way, front and rear. We ordered them. I'm not going to tell you which brand yet. All I can tell you is they're coming. Should be here Thursday, but we'll see. There's a lot of snow going on in the Midwest and back east, so hopefully FedEx does not delay it. But that might mean this weekend I can put some new A-arms on. I still got to order ball joints. I was too cheap to pay someone else to do it. I'll do it myself. Ball joints are super easy, and we'll go over that in an upcoming video. So let's go ahead, let's get this motorcycle lift out and see what it takes to assemble it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this unboxed. So it looks like it's pretty much assembled, which is great for us. Get your instructions. Styrofoam spacers. Let's go ahead. Well, that's pretty awesome. The whole thing is already assembled for you. Looks like it's got a little hook to lock it down for travel. So there's our lockdown point. Let's look. It's a thumb screw. Let's go ahead and get this in here and see her work. So that was probably the easiest unboxing I've ever done. So let me show you why I got this one. As I said earlier, these I liked because these extensions come up and they'll come off. Now, that lets you get down lower or higher, But if we go to the front of the Honda, it probably won't take the front tires off the ground. Let's see. Now this does have a 1,500 pound lift capacity. Remember, I'm on that brace right there. Wow. Let's see if you guys can see that. Well, that has just exceeded my expectations. With the extensions installed as it came, it has got the front tires 2 inches off the ground at full droop. That's awesome. So if you're running a 28.5 inch tall tire, it'll easily go. I could probably put a 30 inch tire, be pretty close getting it off the ground. So one safety feature this jack does have is it has this right here. So this releases it, this stops it. And if you look down there, there's some grooves. So if I release this, it's gonna catch. Now, if you look, it's right about where the Pioneer is sitting right now. If you have a stock Pioneer, meaning no lift, remember I'm running spacer lift on the front, high lift on the rear, and stock size tires, your tires will probably be off the ground with this jack. Being that I'm running the 2 inch lift on the front and then the oversized tires, which give me another inch or so of lift. So I got about 3 more inches of lift. It's not gonna catch it. But to release it, all you do, pull it up like that, and it goes down. Let's go ahead and try the back. All right, so I've got it lined up, and this is the other reason I bought the aluminum jack versus the steel one. It was $100 more, but it was worth it for this reason. If you look, you see, you got your A-arms on both sides. This jack lines up perfectly with this frame brace. So let's see if it gets the back end off the ground. And the verdict is, it gets the back end off the ground about 3/4 of an inch, which is phenomenal. That means I don't have to put any wood bracing under here, any of that. Now, in the future, I could take my 4x6 over there, cut 2 pieces, lay them across horizontally, and give me 4 more inches of lift. And what I can tell you is that is going to be required in the future. But first, we'll start with the A-arms, and we'll go from there. So one thing I really like about this jack is the price. It was $154 after tax with a 20% off coupon. It gets the Pioneer off the ground, front and rear. Mind you, it only gets the back off 3/4 of an inch to an inch. The front comes off the ground a couple inches, maybe 2.5. But I don't have to stack any wood. It's great. There was one other jack out there I was looking at, and that is the Eagle Pro Jack. It's an off-road jack. It's aluminum. They come with big wheel kits. For all you sand dunes guys, they're great. My problem is for a 2-ton jack there, the $360 plus shipping. For a 3-ton jack, it's over $400 plus shipping. Now they do come with an 8-inch extension on top of your normal floor jack. The other thing is you can buy a 13-inch extension, which goes actually up to like 18 inches. That's fine and dandy. It's just too much money for me. I'd rather put the money into the Pioneer, and I can use this jack for the mini bikes and the 3-wheelers like I said earlier. The other option is you can buy the extension from them, but you also have to buy the base plate to remove the cradle from your jack and bolt theirs on. By the time I got done with that and paid for shipping, I was just over $100. It's like $115. Well, for a few dollars more, I got this one. I got to go down to my local Harbor Freight. I got to buy tools in person, which who doesn't like buying tools? Leave me a comment below on what you think of the Harbor Freight jacks. I think this one fits the bill, and it's not overly priced. $150 for an aluminum jack, you really can't beat it. You don't have to stack any wood, you don't have to do anything. It comes with the factory extensions, and there you go. It gets the tires off the ground. Remember, I'm running a 2-inch lift and 28.5-inch tall tires. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time.